Hey everybody, it's BJ. Hope y'all are doing well. I've had a couple things on my mind lately that I wanted to kind of get off my chest. One of them has to do with the status of democracy in America versus what I'm seeing in Hong Kong right now. I mean, Hong Kong over the weekend had close to 2 million people in the streets fighting for democracy. And I had an opportunity this past weekend to send somebody to the Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina announced that he's running for governor officially this past weekend. And be quite honest, I had an opportunity to send somebody to it and cover it for our local news organization, News. And I said, we've made a conscious decision not to cover anything related to the 2020 race just yet. And the reason is because we've got a special election happening in our own backyard and nobody's even paying attention to that race. We have city elections that are going to happen later this year and nobody's paying attention to that race. Heck, they had a hard time just getting people to file for office. In some areas in our community, not in Kinston specifically, but nearby, they actually had to extend the registration for people to file for local office. So we live in the most powerful country on earth where we love to get wrapped up into what President Trump is saying or what President Obama did say or this or that. But when it comes to actually exercising our right to vote or run for office, Hong Kong has us beat. Hong Kong has us beat, and it is a shame. Everybody has opinions on. Everybody has opinions on pro-life or public education or taxes or whatever, yet they don't get out and vote. Anyway, I'm just going to get off that soapbox. Kudos to the people of Hong Kong, whether you agree with them or not, but kudos to the people of Hong Kong for getting out and exercising their right to gather peacefully and protest. The other thing I want to mention is that our news team, excuse me, has added several superstars lately, and it just reminds me, I learned a long time ago that you're a combination of the 5 people you hang around the most. And as a leader, it's not as much about me knowing every single thing. I'm not a journalist by trade. I mean, I served in the public eye. I get business and I know how to talk to business owners and communicate to the public. But when it comes to journalism, that's not my deal. I don't quite understand all the facets of editorialism, the editorial world, to grammar. I'm not that great at it. But I've surrounded myself with people who do, who know it, who get photojournalism, and who get sports, who get politics in ways that I never could imagine. And I'm just so tickled. Leica Beebe, Rudy Coggins, Janet Sutton, people that some of you may have heard of them, some of you may not have, but each in their own right are absolute superstars. We've just got a really cool thing going, and I was listening to something earlier this morning, and it is, if you see anything from our team, both on the Magi Mile Media and News side of the business, is that we're constantly going to be on offense because we're the underdogs. We're the underdog in every single thing that we do. And until the day we wake up and we're not, and hopefully I won't know when that day is. It's just going to be something that's just a slow progression. But as far as I'm concerned, we're waking up every day. We're in last place, and our job is to try to get content and tell stories for you, for the people, in whatever capacity that is, whether that's in an email or newsletter or online or on social. We're going to try to do it for you, whether it's through live streaming, through Magi Mile Media, or through the news, through News. And I'm just really excited about the people that we've got on our team, and also that we've got a huge social media summit, excuse me, coming up in October. In fact, through the end of August, it's only $75, and we have people coming from speakers coming from Winston-Salem, Wilmington, Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Greenville. We'll have a locals only panel from Kinston, all about social media. And the whole purpose of this summit is because too many businesses and organizations, they get that there's a free tool called social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, but they don't really utilize it, or they just kind of throw crap against the wall and see whatever sticks, or I don't know, let's post this today, or it's National French Fry Day, so let's do something about that. Look, there is very little rhyme or reason to what most organizations use their social media platform for, and I want to bring some of the best and brightest minds here in the East together so that we can learn from each other and network and grow as a community of marketers and business owners and social media managers here in Eastern North Carolina. So be sure to go check out sm3summit.com. That's sm3summit.com. And I hope each and every one of y'all have a fantastic day. God bless.